Hello everyone. So today I'm doing a little get ready with me shop my stash style. These are the products that I picked quite a while ago actually. And I haven't done any updates for you guys. So that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get ready using all the products that I picked, or the products that I picked, not all of them, because there's no way I'd be able to use all these on just one face. If you haven't seen my shop my stash video week 1, I will post it down below and then in the cards above if you want to check that out. Basically, I just went through my makeup collection, picked out some things that I wanted to focus on using for the next couple weeks, even though now it's been over a month, but I'll get better at it. I think because with this last month being so insanely crazy, I'm gonna keep these products for like another week. Anytime I have been using makeup, this is honestly what I've been reaching for because it's right in my little makeup organizer right here in front of me. So it's just the easiest things to grab, and that's basically the whole point of why I did this, because I wanted to start using different makeup, and having it right in this little container makes it so much easier for me to just pick it up and use it instead of going through all my drawers and everything to find the makeup to use. So I'll probably do maybe one more video doing a little tutorial using the Shop My Stash items. If you guys would like, let me know in the comments down below. If not, in next week, I'll probably pick some new items and do a Shop My Stash week 2. So if you guys are ready to see that, let's just go ahead and get started. But first, if you guys are new, hey, my name's Liz. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Also ring your guys' notification bell. It's just a little bell right next to the subscribe button. It notifies you every single time I upload a video so you guys don't miss any uploads from me. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm gonna take this NARS Radiance primer. It has SPF 35 in it as well, but I really like this because it's more of like a dewy, glowy kind of primer, and that's what I like, especially for my skin where it's so crazy dry. Okay, while my primer's kind of setting in, I'm gonna go ahead and start on eyeshadow. So I had picked this palette out that I didn't create it, but basically this is ColourPop, Dream Street, Zodiac, and Perception. I just popped them all out and put them in this palette. I have been using this the most. So the other palette that I had picked out was the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, and I still haven't played around with this. So this is the one I think I'm going to use today. I'm going to prime my eyes. Almost forgot. And I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer to do that. Alright, so I'm just going to take this like white shade on this big flat brush, just basically set down the eyeshadow, or set down the concealer so I don't get any creasing going on. Okay, now I'm gonna take a Morphe M535. I'm gonna go into that middle shade right there. I'm just gonna start dusting this into my crease. It's pigmented, but not too pigmented. I feel like you kind of have to build it up a little bit, but I actually like that because then you're not going in too heavy-handed. And then I think I'm gonna throw a little bit of this more pink shade right there in the crease. I'm just taking this Sigma E35 and I'm just gonna lightly tap in there. I don't want like a huge wash of pink, just kind of like a little touch of it, if that makes sense. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here, and I'm just gonna kind of start pressing it onto my outer corner. I don't think I'm gonna do anything too crazy today. I'm just gonna kind of do something a little bit more simple. I actually feel like that blended out pretty nice too, without it being too patchy. I mean, I feel like there's definitely a little bit of patchiness, but nothing too crazy. Okay, I'm gonna go in with this shade right here. I'm first gonna go in with a dry brush. I don't think it's picking up a whole lot, so I think I'm actually gonna have to wet it. I'm gonna take some MAC Fix Plus and just spray my brush with it a little bit and then go back into that shade. Or I may even have to just use my finger, I think. Well, it's pretty. I just feel like you kind of have to like work with it a little bit to actually get it on your lid. You definitely have to swipe and then go in a couple times. I can't say this is my favorite palette. I do think it's pretty. I just feel like you have to work with that. I mean, at least just that metallic shadow I feel like you have to work with a little bit. But other than that, the other shadows blended out really nicely. I think I may take a little bit of this Hourglass Reflect shadow. This is another shadow that I had put in for my weekly, or for my shop, my stash. And I'm just gonna kind of just press on top of it a little bit. I'm really not going in with too much. Just taking a little bit on my finger, just something like that. Okay, and then because I want to do a little bit of liner, I'm going to pop into here. I'm going to take this shade right here. This is from the Perception palette. It's the Played Out shade. And I'm just going to take it on a flat brush like this. And basically, I'm just going to kind of press it up against my lashes. This is a little trick I like to do when I want to use liner, but I don't want to use liner, if that makes sense. All right, I think I'm going to leave my top lids, something like that. And then I'm gonna move on to the rest of my face. And I'm gonna take a small amount of the Tatcha Silk Canvas. This is just a teeny tiny one. Just right here on the tops of my cheeks. So for my foundation, this is the Thrive Causemetics Buildable Blur CC Cream. I'm just gonna take a little bit of this on the back of my hand, like that. I'm just gonna start out with that amount. I am someone who likes a very light coverage foundation. The more foundation that's on my face, the like dirtier I feel, if that makes sense. I just feel cakey and not the best. So I just like something very lightweight, basically something to just even out my skin tone, cover up blemishes, things like that. But I also use concealer to cover up blemishes. And then I just go in with my sponge and I just start pressing it in. Basically just something like that. So you can see, like, I don't know, my skin tone just looks a little bit more even out on this side. You can still see a little bit of redness, a little bit of freckles still peeking through, compared to this side that looks way more red. So that's really all that I do. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer, the Maybelline Age Rewind. I love this concealer. And then I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Fit Me powder. Just take a little bit on my sponge like that, and then just start pressing it underneath my eye to stop creasing. Okay, I'm gonna go in to my brows. Products I chose were the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit and the Essence Make Me Brow. And then I'm going to go in with my Essence Make Me Brow just to kind of set it all in place. I'm going to go ahead and finish up my eyes. Okay, and I'm going to go in with the middle shade. I'm just going to start buffing this along my lower lash line. And then I'm going to take my little pencil brush again, or not pencil brush, my flat definer brush. And I'm just gonna kind of press this up against my lower lash line. I'm gonna stop just about right there. I'm gonna go back in with that brush and just kind of buff it out. Just something like that, super easy. Okay, so I'm gonna finish up my face really quick. I'm gonna take my Too Faced Sweetheart or Sweet Tea bronzer with a Sigma F50, but I'm just gonna start bronzing up the skin a little bit. And then I'm gonna go in with my Hourglass Luminous Lighting Powder. I'm gonna take the NARS Fort de France highlight. It's really, really pretty. I really like it. I'm just gonna put it at the tops of my cheekbones, just like that. Just for that extra little something. And then I'm gonna spray my face one last time. Okay, now I'm gonna go in and curl my lashes. Always the last thing that I do. I like setting my face before I do my mascara, just so that my mascara doesn't get wet and then transfer onto my skin, because that is the worst. Then I'm gonna go in with my L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. This is my all-time favorite mascara. Okay, and that is basically it. This was a little get ready with me with my Shop My Stash products. I hope that you guys enjoyed. If you guys like these kinds of videos, let me know in the comments down below. I want to be able to do a couple tutorials slash get ready with me kind of videos with these products when I choose them. Every single, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks or so, I'll pick new ones. And then you guys can see me use them so that you guys can see what the products look like that I've chosen. So let me know in the comments down below if you guys like Shop My Stash videos and if you'd like to see more tutorials using those products that I choose. And that's about it. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Definitely subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time. Bye.